it's the type of challenge that we want. Go on the road, build some more camaraderie, and take it against a team who's had a long history of success and see what we're made of.
How impressed have you been by this group's ability to gel so quickly? I suppose the chemistry looks really good, and during the Brits, the team looked really organised, despite the fact that there's 3 or 4 really new faces in there.
Yeah, we've definitely had a good pre-season and spent a lot of time together working on our system. Junior and Majuk are going to take a little bit more time to gel, but really happy with where we're at.
The way Perth play, there's big talk about Bryce Watson, star player, but they're a full team out there. You can't just worry about him too much, or somebody else sneaks through the other. And have you been preparing like everyone and looking at everyone and getting intel on everyone?
Yeah, definitely. Bryce is going to get his 15 to 25. We just want to make it as tough as possible, but obviously adding Keanu and their imports is going to be a tough challenge, and we've got to be ready for everyone to contribute.
Starts, the JackJumpers have had the best of starts in the first couple of weeks of the last 2 seasons. How has it been talked about getting off to a quick start this year?
That's always the ideal, but Sydney, Melbourne and Perth for the first 3 is going to be a tough challenge, so we've just got to take it game by game and see where we're at.
The Wildcats, they went undefeated as well in the Blitz. I mean, they were probably one of the strongest competitors. I guess, what did you take away from that?
Again, I think the Blitz for us and for them, you can't read too much into it, but they've got a lot of offensive firepower. So, we've got to defend as hard as we can, keep them off the free throw line and take care of the ball. That's going to be 3 really important things.
You just said about Blue Magnate, can you tell us about the reasoning behind that, and is he tracking okay?
Yeah, he's tracking well. It's very subjective. We're taking it day by day, but his rehab's going well. He's in a good mental space, and when we get to that point, we'll reassess and see where he's at. But we're excited for his return. I guess we've got a lot of bodies that we can throw in there. It just depends from game to game who we think we need and who's ready to go.
Scott's spoken about maybe an overemphasis on starting 5. He's focused on the 5 that close out the game. Have you got that sort of set ready to go in some of those scenarios figured out going into the season?
I think you've always got a vision of it in your head, but you've got to see how the game goes and who's playing well, and I think it's different from game to game, so we'll see. But we're confident that we got 12 guys that can readily contribute.
On the starting 5, can we expect the same setup as you use most during the Blitz?
Yeah, for 2 of the 3 games we can expect very similar.
What's the atmosphere? We hear a lot about the atmosphere of Perth. What is it like being there, and what do you have to do to try and get across the line and take out that atmosphere? Because when you listen to it on TV, it's 15,000 screaming Western Australians. It sounds really intimidating.
Definitely, it's one of the best atmospheres in the NBL. So, like I said, we have to be really tight in our huddles. We have to take care of the ball and not build momentum plays for them. So, it's going to be really important that we take care of the ball and stick together on the road against 15,000 WA fans.
Josh Bridgette's announced his retirement from playing. What about a little coaching role back in Tassie in years to come? You made that pitch to him?
Not yet, but if he was to get into coaching, he'd be a tremendous coach and got a great rapport with people. So I think whatever he chooses to do, he'll be fantastic at it.
You guys have had a pretty good track record over the Wildcats last year. I know it's a new season and the new players and all that sort of thing. Does that give you a bit of confidence, or is it just still, just a start?
Yeah, I think it's a new season. Both teams are different, so we have to approach it like that. And I think the past and even the Blitz doesn't mean anything at this point. It's a new season and a new game.
And underdog mentality, I know you won't read too much into pre-season predictions and all that sort of stuff, but it's the tag that you guys sort of relish, and I guess you'll have that again going into this year despite the results over the past 2 seasons.
Definitely. I think anytime we go on the road, we're trying to defend the island and play as hard as we can and make Tasmanians proud, and that's what we're here to do, and we're going to take it to everyone that we can.
There was a comment following the Blitz about there being 3 constants in life, being death, taxes and JackJumpers basketball. How do you feel about that reputation?
Yeah, I think we've got a signature style of play that we're very comfortable with, and that's not going to change from game 1 to game 28. So we'll do it the best we can on Friday night and enjoy the challenge.
And just one more broadly, Bryce, coincidentally, was talking about the NBL as a whole, and it's probably the best quality and standard that he's seen in his time. Is that something you agree with in terms of the depth of talent and the quality of play at the moment?
Yeah, I think in our short time in the league as the JackJumpers, every year's gotten better, and the talent's as good as it has ever been, and the athleticism is at an all-time high. So there's no easy beats on the schedule. So yeah, it's extremely tough this year.